Good evening,
Hey,
Nootan. How are you?
yeah, I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking.
So
So,
tell
shall we
me,
start with introduction?
I think there is no need.
Okay. But for the viewers,
Okay, in a nutshell.
already know my name. I'm Lalita, and I was born and raised in Uttarakhand. But it's been 6 years. We are living here in Noida because my husband is working here. And I was also a teacher. I used to teach, but it's been 6 years. I'm not teaching in any school because I have a kid. And now I'm learning this language and I'm working on it. And I'm very happy after learning this language. Yeah, so that's all about me. If you want to ask anything, you can. Otherwise, yeah, we can take a topic and we can discuss.
Yeah, we can talk about communication skill and yeah, English, if
Yes,
you like.
yes, yes, we can talk about that. Why
So
communication?
communication,
Yeah,
yeah, communication skill is an art. You think
yes,
so?
yes, obviously. It means
Yeah.
it's a skill. When it comes to the skill, so obviously it's a art because it takes month of Sunday to learn this language or to learn this skills, the communication skills. Because now at this
Exactly.
point of time or at this era where we are living, 80% people are facing this difficulty or they are trying to learn this skill. Everybody, either means they are a teacher or they are a working professional, they are not non-working professional. Means if the person is are having in any kind of job and doing any kind of job, any kind of business, or the person they are doing business, they are going outside, so everybody wants to learn this skill. So what do you think, what is the reason behind it and how it can help us, this skill is going to become prevalent nowadays,
Yeah,
need of the
it's
hour.
totally, yeah, it's a need of the art. As you go any field, you need this like this with the communication skills. Meaning, it's not about only communication skills; it's about English as well. But the thing is, there is a little difference. It's quite subtle because if a person is speaking English, like anyhow is managing to speak in English, but the way he speaks, the way he's conducting himself, and conveying his thoughts across, and it is not really effective. So I think it's of no use. It's totally futile. So nowadays,
Mhm.
why I said this, that communication is an art, because once you know how to communicate with the people, how to navigate, and how can you convince people, right, and persuade people, that makes a big difference. And when it comes
Mhm.
to speaking English, you know how to communicate with the people effectively, and you're doing it in English language, you're speaking English really well at the same time, at the same point of time. So it will work as a, you can say, cherry on cake, right?
Mhm.
So your like all the door of success will be open that time,
Mhm.
and you can win laurels in your life, and you can come out with the flying colors if you are
Mhm.
having the two of the aspects, because these are
Yeah.
aspects. This is not one
Mhm.
thing, this is not two things, these called aspects, facets.
Mhm.
Because once
Mhm.
you are really good at English, and on top of
Mhm.
that you are really well in communicating, how to convince
Mhm.
people and how to say the things, in a very profound way and effective way. So that
Mhm.
will definitely make a sense. So it's really
Mhm.
important, and you can get a job that you have desired for yourself because of this English language, with the help of
Mhm.
communication skills as well. And yes,
Mhm.
you can get yourself promoted as well, because so many people
Mhm.
are being rejected if they are
Mhm.
lacking in communication
Mhm.
skills, lacking in English language, very good
Mhm.
command over this English language, because it's not about English language, how you are speaking things, how you are
Mhm.
conducting yourself.
Mhm.
So that's really
Mhm.
momentous part here. So to me,
Mhm.
you'll have to speak effectively. The
Mhm.
way you are speaking, it should be heard in the same context, and it should
Mhm.
be little interesting. you know you
Mhm.
should be having the kind of that skill, so that people start taking interest and they become really engaged in your conversation,
Mhm.
and for that you must
Mhm.
know how to do this. So
Mhm.
this is why it's really crucial nowadays to have
Mhm.
a good
Mhm.
command over English language and to communicate with the people effectively.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, I'm totally agree with you. I'm totally agree with you. What happened? Actually, what is communications meaning for you? Means what you think about the communication? What is it? If you want to describe in just one line, so what you think about that?
As I earlier mentioned, speaking things in this way so that people also can understand you, hear you in the same context. No, it
Hmm.
should be really clear, crystal clear,
Yes.
the sense. Because
Hmm.
at the end of the day, we are communicating. It's
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
about always language, because sometimes it's a non-verbal communication, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So to me, if you are speaking effectively,
Hmm.
and you are appearing really, really, confident, so that
Hmm.
is going to show up to all the
Hmm.
people you're connecting with.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally agree with you. But yeah, I just want to add some points here. What happens, like for me, communication is the medium so that we can talk to the people effectively. Okay, so as you already mentioned here. But we are human being. We can communicate with the people. Suppose I'm communicating with you or you are communicating with me. So we have a voice so that we can communicate. But more than that, and moreover, the animal can also communicate. Suppose if I take example of a dog. The dog cannot speak, and he cannot. The dog cannot tell what he wants, but he can communicate by his expression. So the owner has known, okay, still what he wants, and they can just give him the services or the basic need. Even the basic need, he can communicate without saying anything.
Yeah, that is called, I think, sixth sense.
Yes, sixth sense. No, this is a communication, but their way of communicating is different.
Yeah, that's non-verbal communication.
Yes, that is yeah. And 70% even human being also, they can communicate through a non-verbal.
Yeah, that's a different scenario,
Yes,
it's
yes,
all about emotions, how we feel about other
yes.
people, like let's say about family members. Let's say a boy, a son is living far away from his parents, let's say
Hmm,
in abroad, and his mother is missing him, so he can sense that.
hmm,
Or the son is somewhere missing his father, his mother, so the parents also
hmm,
can sense. So that's called emotional
hmm.
attachment and the connection.
Ye-
So we can
Yes,
sense that,
yes,
because we are
yes.
literally
Same.
very attached. This is why it
Yes.
happens.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So yeah, they attached because of the medium of communication,
Yeah, of
because
communication,
it
but that's
brings
called
closer.
emotional communication. That's a
Yes, yes,
little
yes,
different
yes,
scenario.
yes, yes. That's
Talking
a little
about
different
going
scenario.
outside and dealing with the people,
Yes,
doing
yes,
any
yes,
job, and you are in a
yes,
occupation, there you have to deal with the
yes,
people, interact with the people. There you
yes,
must be knowing
yes,
this, not this language, how to communicate the
yes,
people
yes,
effectively. So
yes,
that
yes.
time you
Yeah.
must need, and you
Yes, yes,
must know how to say the things.
yes, yes. How people can learn this art or this skill? Suppose if anybody want to become a good communicator, so what the person can do to become a best communicator? What quality he or she should have?
See, nowadays people, meaning there are so many courses, paid courses also. It's quite accessible. Anyone wants to,
Hmm,
get this kind of course, how to, get
hmm,
a very good command over English language, be it
hmm, hmm,
having a very good, communication
hmm,
skills, and they want
hmm,
to foster this in the personality. So
hmm,
there are so many courses out there
hmm,
available. But
hmm,
talking
hmm,
about the main thing, that's your
hmm,
instinct. uh,
hmm,
that's totally intuitive, meaning if you have the conviction, you have the determination to learn
hmm,
something, so you will
hmm,
learn it so soon and wholeheartedly. You will take
hmm,
much interest in that, to
hmm,
learn that.
hmm,
You
hmm,
are not going to feel boring or tedious
hmm,
at the
hmm,
same time. But
hmm,
some people do this, meaning some people are like learning the skill, communication skill, or whether it's English language, so they are doing it
hmm,
out of compulsion. Maybe they are
hmm,
needing this for the job. So
hmm,
since there is a compulsion, that's called negative feeling aspects. So
hmm,
somewhere
hmm,
they're like kind of lagging behind, because they don't
hmm,
have
hmm,
much
hmm,
interest in that. And
hmm, hmm, hmm,
I think passion, having the feeling of enthusiasm, that's a bigger thing here. That's a massive thing. So
hmm,
try to cultivate that inwardly.
hmm,
Then you can learn
hmm.
anything, be
Yes,
it communication skill or any kind of
yes, yes.
skills you want to learn, you want to just do it, hands on, in the form of hands on,
Hmm.
so you can do it wholeheartedly. And for this, you need that
Hmm.
kind of
Hmm.
interest. Just I
Hmm.
would say, just anyhow, you need to emerge it out.
Hmm. Yes, yes, obviously. I'm totally agree with you. Actually, what happens, suppose if I talk about a child, so the child, he doesn't know about any communication skill or anything. Okay. And but gradually, when we go to the society, when we started to meet to the people, and when we go to the school, and after that colleges, so we feel like that, okay, now this skill, I needed this skill, because if I don't know how to communicate with the people, so I cannot say whatever I want to say. How can I say effectively what I want to deliver to the people? So that's how people feel like now it's time to learn this skill. And they are learning also. But in starting, obviously, you have to put the deliberate effort into it.
Exactly, it makes a big difference
But
if we are putting in
gradually, yeah,
efforts.
gradually, yeah, if you are enjoying the process,
Yeah, this is, I would say, that's a
because
tagline.
it's very important to enjoy the process. Yes, it's a tagline because what happens, suppose when we are talking to the people, so 70% role is the non-verbal communication. Without communicating anything, means without communicating, that means without saying anything. Suppose I'm saying something to you. So with my eyes, with my facial expression, with my hand gestures, you can, means I'm saying 70% of the thing, but rest 30% the thing which I'm speaking, isn't?
Yeah, agree.
So people started to learn from that point.
Mhm.
And when they started to enjoy the process, and gradually they can learn. But I think practice is the only solution to learn this communication skill too, like English,
Exactly. I totally agree,
isn't?
but on top of that, once you are doing the practicing, that's okay. Really nice thing you are doing. But the thing that will always keep you doing things, meaning it is always poking you
Hmm.
again and again that you have to do it, you have
Hmm.
to do it anyhow. That's called your interest,
Hmm.
your conviction,
Hmm.
your dedication.
Hmm.
Okay? And if you are this
Hmm.
much determined, and because if you are doing it, on every single day, like you are doing the practicing, to have a very
Hmm.
good grab into that, whether it's a communication skill or any language or any
Hmm.
skills you want to grab, you want to imbibe in your personality. But the
Hmm.
thing is, if the interest, the willingness is lacking here, and you're just doing practicing, so somewhere you'll start feeling like monotonous. This also happens,
Hmm.
so two of the things
Yes,
work
yes,
together.
obviously. Yes, 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 both the things work together, and the main thing is that enjoy the process.
This is why I said it's a tagline, and I really believe in this. Enjoy
Yes,
process.
yes, yeah, 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 it's a practical way.
And it is also said in Bhagavad Gita, enjoy the process, don't
Yes,
wait for the
everything, whatever
result.
you are doing, yeah, yeah, wholehearted. Yeah, yeah. If you am doing not it wholehearted, so obviously, no, it's not giving me the too much results. It's very important. Whatever we are doing, we have to do it wholeheartedly. If I will do it half-heartedly, so obviously I will means either neither I'm not doing enjoying the process, or not nor I'm going to get the result.
True that. You have hit the
Yeah.
nail on the head.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. So
So
something, yeah. If you
nothing. I was like, I'm done with this. You have anything to say or share? Then let me know,
yes,
please.
yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, but I have means whatever I feel like that means about this skill. So I already shared this skill, but obviously it's a very vast topic if we talk about the each and every skill, because it
Yeah,
covers like body language, eye gesture, and hand
yeah,
movements, and
everything.
how to stand, way of thinking,
Exactly, exactly.
way of expressing. Yes.
Yeah,
So
and
it's a
mhm.
very vast topic.
Yeah, right, right. And so many people out there, even somewhere I also like feeling like little bit cold feet when it comes to, go on stage, go on dais, and then
Hmm.
deliver any speech or
Yes.
present yourself. So I have done this 4 times, but I didn't feel like this, kind of frightening or
Hmm.
scaring. It was not like this way. I
Hmm.
totally
Hmm.
enjoyed, and I was totally
Hmm.
confident over there. But for
Hmm.
some people, it's quite challenging, and it's a big
Yes.
deal.
Yes.
They start, trembling or
Yes.
fear.
Do you know the
So
biggest fear? I have read somewhere the biggest fear. not in India, even the world, the biggest fear of the people, that is public speaking. More than death.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I have read people
how do
prefer.
you think about this public speaking? Are you being able to say the things publicly, in front of so many people, and you are on dais, and then you have to present yourself? So,
Yeah,
do you feel comfortable?
yeah, actually, yeah, means I don't know because it's been a long time. I'm not doing any kind of thing, obviously, public speaking, but which I feel through this speaking skills or communication skill, gradually, if we will do practice or if we will get a chance, opportunity to go in front of the people. So, obviously, in starting, we have to face the teething problem, or it's just like a butterfly in our stomach. But gradually, with the with means the people who are even they are doing, so they are also doing by practice. They are again and again they are doing practice. I think we, if we also get a chance, or if we do practice, so we can be able to do it.
Exactly. It's not any
But people,
inborn
yeah,
talent.
but people have a fear. Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I also would love to do such kind of things, speaking on stage in front of so many people. If I get
Yes,
a chance, so I
yes.
would love to do so.
Yes, it's a good thing. Actually, means when you get an opportunity, any opportunity, or when you go somewhere, because when we are working somewhere, so means that time it's a chance to get the opportunity.
Exactly.
But taking the first step is very important, because where we have to face, means we have to face the teething problem, the initial problem.
There are so many innovations at
And
that time,
even,
particular
yeah,
time.
yeah, even not in public speaking, anything. Suppose we are taking any new decision or we are doing anything. So every day, I think we have to go with the some challenges. It happens in speaking also,
Yeah, I think with the
is it?
everything, whatever you have like a kind of you have taken a head start in any field. So this
Yes, yes,
happens. That's
yes,
called initial
yes,
stage.
yes. Suppose we are, yeah, yeah. Suppose we are very habitual to do cooking, because obviously as a mother, we being a mother, we are doing a lot of cooking. But we can prepare the things we are already preparing. But when it comes to prepare any new dish or anything new,
Happens.
so it also a challenge. And when
Mhm.
we gradually, when we take the challenge, or when we try the new things, so that is why
This
learning is
happens.
also important. Learning new things, so that we can put ourselves into that situation.
But speaking, in front of so many people and standing on dais, so it's I think way frightening
Yes,
for
yes,
some
obviously.
people.
Yes, 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 yes. So for some
It's
people,
it's
for
not it's not a cup of
80%
tea for
people, even,
everyone.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, not a cup of tea. Even I have read 90% people have that fear. They want to
Okay.
prefer that compared to public speaking.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, if they have a two choice, what they want to do, they want to do public speaking, or they want to, so they always choose a that. And it's not for India, I mean, only for India, it's for world only, everybody.
But now I'm liking this. I feel really great. I'm just
Yeah, yeah,
I can
obviously.
say I'm in the search of hunt of
Yes,
getting such opportunity
yes,
so that I can
yes,
just
yes, yes.
explore myself.
Yes, yes. What happens when we are doing it, and you means you get opportunity, or you want to willingly you want to do it, so you can, it's just become a game for you.
Exactly.
Every time you
True
want to
that.
play that game.
Yeah, I
And
really enjoy.
when we enjoy, yeah,
Mhm.
I take this in that way, because suppose if I like that anything, so then I do it. Means obviously practice is without practice we cannot do, but we do practice cautiously, and gradually it becomes a game for us,
Totally concur with
so that
this.
we, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a great topic, and
Yeah,
I also like, means love, yeah, such kind of
yeah.
topic, public speaking,
I really
speaking.
enjoyed. Yeah,
Yeah,
truly enjoyed.
yes, same, yes, same from my side also. I love
Okay, then let's.
to talk about this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
So thank you. It was really nice discussion with you. It was really
yeah.
nice meeting to you. Thank you.
Yes, same from my side. I also feel very good after talking to the people, or sharing my thoughts with the people. They also share their thoughts. So it makes a good communication, and we learn, and we can spread this knowledge to the people also.
Yes, and we make a rapport.
Yes, and what happens? Suppose we made this conversation, so people can take some vocabulary and some knowledge. They can gain some knowledge, so it can help to the people.
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah. So now we can wrap up.
Yes, yes, of course. We can wrap up. Thank you.
Yes. Thank
Okay
you.
then.
Thank you for connecting with me. Yeah, and sure we will connect.